My intention is clear. The day is over. The year is dying, and it is time to declare the end of the year and welcome the new year with a new hope and with a new aspirations. But at this juncture, few words need to be discussed, need to be mentioned from the point of view of WBCSC. Hello, dear viewers and the assistant professor aspirants. Yes, you heard right. I am talking about today. I am talking about the assistant professors recruitment from the end of WBCSC, West Bengal College Service Commission. You know, the English literature background students will hear the essay, from T.S. Eliot, written by T.S. Eliot, that is Tradition and Individual Talent, where Eliot is seen giving emphasis on individual talent, unlike WBCSC, and not giving emphasis on tradition, too, unlike WBCSC. The oxymoron, the antithetical, I find here the terms are antithetical in case of WBCSC's moves and gestures. This is why I use the essay's name, Tradition and the Individual Talent. Because it is now open secret that where is the individual talent and where is the tradition. What is the tradition and what is the individual talent? From the perspective of WBCSC, they followed the older, the obsolete tradition of recruitment process. And this is seen by their gestures, by their empanelment lists. Nothing except the names and roll numbers. No subsequent numbers, no ratio. They randomly call for interview to everybody, and when final results are published, they make it ridiculous, absurd, because of the huge difference between the interviewees and the vacancies. Sometimes it is seen the interviewees are, above 2,000 in a concerned post, in a concerned subject. But when the result is given, it is seen that there are only 3 or 4 posts for general or for reserve category. So this is totally absurd. They are following the the obsolete rules of recruitment, not free and fair process, not up to date process, not systematic. They are following the obsolete traditions, the traditions which are superstitious, which one needs to give up. And individual talent, one should respect, one should give esteem to the individual talent. But in case of CSCs, the individual talent is nothing. The individual talent is not counted. The tradition is given more emphasis than the individual talent, unlike T.S. Eliot, who has given emphasis on individual talent, not on tradition. The tradition, which is good, which is for good cause, is of course welcome. But the tradition, which is very hazy and which brings controversy, which brings confusions, many queries among the aspirants, among the targeted groups, are need to be discarded. So that's the system one need to follow to be updated. But CSC is in its own aura, in its own stance. They neither hear the aspirants' views nor intended to hear. They are bypassing the queries, the questions, the case, the controversy, all the things, and follow the same old and obsolete traditions of recruitment, of hazy recruitment, without giving individual marks or individual academic results. One need to toll the bill by giving RTI applications. So this is what, at the end of this year, I feel that I realize that uh, um, you know these are the shortcomings and these are the things that need to be mended. And the more disappointing thing is that, in spite of having vacancies in colleges to colleges, the system is showing that there are no vacancies, and therefore very few candidates are chosen or impaneled. And on the other hand, the colleges, the individual colleges are giving advertisement for short-term basis recruitment, for daily wages basis recruitment, per class 500 rupees. So where is the fall? A PhD degree holder, uh, a PhD degree holder, a candidate having net set, GRF, you know, seminar, workshop, paper publications, yeah, listed journal, Scopus journal, deemed fit for the 500 rupees wages. So this is all about, the anguish and aspirations, which comes spontaneously from one's mind, and it is my personal view, and I think that it's time to it's time for the academia, for the applicants, students, scholars, and the educationists to come forward and move hand in hand for a change, in the system, in the recruitment system. So thank you. Have a good, prosperous New Year. I wish you all. Thank you.